what the Knicks acquired, the Knicks could beat anybody. I think they could beat the Sixers. But when we talk about favorites, I want to remind everybody that Joel Embiid averaged 35 in the playoffs on one leg against the Knicks.
Yes.
On one leg.
Yeah,
now,
okay.
I have to take this. I have to also take this into consideration. They say, what does they say, Perk? He lost about 25 to 30 pounds so he could be healthier. They said he lost about 25 to 30 pounds. So what I'm going to do is take everybody on a best case scenario. The New York Knicks fully loaded versus the Philadelphia 76ers with a healthy Joel Embiid. All right, the Philadelphia 76ers, right? I'm saying I can't dismiss that. Can the Knicks beat them? Yes. But Boston and Philly would be the favorites over them.
Look, I'm with you, but every postseason, Joel Embiid is playing on one leg. And that's the biggest question mark. Can he get through the regular season and get to the postseason healthy? We have yet to see that, right? Every postseason, he's not healthy. That's number one. Number two, a key factor that we're missing, that I missed, Shannon, you missed, Stephen A., you didn't mention him either, is OG Anunoby. And how valuable he is at 6'8", 6'9", at the wing or power forward, whatever you want to call it. Hell yeah, I mean, hell, it was at a point last year in the postseason, and this past postseason, I thought I was watching Scottie Pippen. To be honest with you, what he was brought to the table before he pulled his hamstring. So again, I'm not dismissing what Philly has done. I think they're going to be right there in the thick of things. I think Daryl Moore did exactly what he was supposed to do, and what he's been doing all his career is being aggressive in the offseason. That's what he did, pulling in Paul George. But the Knicks, led by Big Body Brunson, I know Joel Embiid averaged 35 on one leg, but Big Body Brunson went in there and dropped a couple 40 pieces in Philly. He was the best player in the Eastern Conference last year after the All-Star break. And damn it, he was damn near, the first couple rounds, he was leading the league in scoring in the postseason. So, I mean, let's not forget what he's doing.
I'm not concerned about Joel Embiid losing 25 pounds in the offseason because there's no games played. So now you can stay on the top of everything. But when you play it and the game's ending at 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night, and you got to make smart, nutritious decisions, will he keep that 25, 30 pounds off, Stephen A.? That's the question. It's not the losing of the weight that concerns me. Perk, after the game, is he going to make healthy choices, or he going to go for the wings and the peaks?
Well, hold on. First of all, let's not be disrespectful to the brother, okay? The fact of the matter is Joel Embiid has proven to be great no matter what the conditions are. His health is a question mark. You talk about him staying away from the food. Okay, well, damn it, if you could do it to me, correct me if I'm wrong. Ain't it harder to do in the offseason than it is during the season? During the season, you got work to do. During the offseason, you could get over. You could cheat a lot. You can cheat a lot with that diet. I don't know if Shannon's the right person to answer that question.
Because you have to understand
the
time in which you eat. When you eat, what you eat is a major factor in the way your weight, being able to control your weight. You coming in after the game and you're making unhealthy decisions. It is much easier. That's why you see guys in the offseason lose the weight, because guess what? You get to make all those right decisions. You have somebody prepare your meal X, Y, and Z. You eating at a certain time, and you is portion control. In the during the season, Stephen A., think about it. You getting in. Man, I'm sure hungry. You just got in at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Like, man, let me go ahead and you make an unhealthy decision. And the next thing you know, 1 pound becomes 5, 5 becomes 10, and 15. And the weight that you had lost in the offseason, you had gained it back a month or two into the season.
I think the world wants to hear what Perk got to say about food and diet right now.
What's happening right now?
Go ahead.
Hey, look, listen.
Hey, Perk, can I say one thing before you go? You're looking real slim to me.
Go ahead, Molly.
You look slim. I see it in the face, and you're looking good.
I'm 6 weeks. I'm 6 weeks in. I'm six weeks in. I've been on it. I've been on it.
You've been making healthy choices, according to Shannon. Yep, I'm proud of you.
Yeah, and it's the off season. I haven't started traveling to LA, you know what I mean, and being on those planes and turning down that dessert in the first class, or not picking up them snacks on the way to the terminal. Here's the thing, though, Molly. Here's the thing. Shannon is right, though, S.A. When you traveling, man, and you on that plane, and you got all those snacks up there, that level of discipline has to be there. This is the question when it comes down to Joel Embiid. Is he going to be on one accord with the organization, right? Is the organization, do they have a plan in place that he's going to sustain? We watch a guy with the Dallas Mavericks and Luka. He come in the training camp, we calling him skinny Luka, medium Luka, whatever, because he lost so much weight. And as we watch him go through the season and get to the postseason, he starts to look a lot heavier. Again, I'm not dismissing the 76ers. They're going to be in the thick of things. I just have the Knicks on what they did this offseason. They're looking at the Celtics eye to eye, and I believe that they're going to have the best record. They're going to have the best record in the league. And one more other thing. Tom Thibodeau is under pressure this season. He is the coach that is under the most pressure in the NBA. He is the coach. With this roster that he has to at least make it to the conference finals. Minimum.
But I think he got to make it to the conference finals. But I say this: the New York Knicks are looking them eye to eye. The New York Knicks could win the East, but we have to acknowledge that both Boston and Philly would be favorites at this moment in time. The Knicks being able to take both of them, but they're still the favorites.
All right, I got to roll.
Wanna try to boast at what I look like. Think I'm gonna try to wear I pull up long range. Jimmy with the heat, I'm on fire. It's NBA over here,